Hello, my name is Alison Heuser. I earned my bachelor's degree in chemical engineering from MIT in 2013. I am now ready to return to complete my supply chain management master's through the blended program at the Center for Transportation and Logistics. I currently work as a production scheduler, and before the MicroMasters program, all of my supply chain knowledge was from on-the-job training. Through the MicroMasters, I learned concepts and best practices in supply chain throughout the industry. I also learned what a dynamic and growing field supply chain is. I decided that I want to continue my career in an industry that will provide learning opportunities and growth for me throughout my career. My experience at Supply Chain Bootcamp in summer 2017 and during the on-campus CFX in 2018 made me realize that MIT is the place I want to further this education. In a field that is growing and changing rapidly, supply chain colleagues at MIT are determined to shape the supply chains of the future, and I want to be a part of that. Just over 2 years ago, I became the first production scheduler at the Monument Chemical Kentucky plant. I have had a large impact on the planning procedures and routines at this site. For example, I established a weekly schedule review meeting to review the schedule with our operations colleagues. I also implemented the process of packaging our chemicals to forecast rather than to orders. This has had a measurable increase on drums and totes production capacity at our site. Although not officially labeled as supply chain responsibilities, I find myself drawing on experience from my previous role as offshore engineer in oil field services. As the engineer responsible for the installation of gauges and safety valves offshore, I participated in many activities to ensure the job successfully met customers' requirements. I tested tools, packed necessary equipment for installation, and scheduled the job with the offshore client, including scheduling trucks to bring equipment offshore and scheduling transportation for fellow colleagues. Once I complete the master's program, I am interested in a supply chain manager position. I want to work actively with the sales team to shape demand and assess the capabilities of operations to meet new opportunities. I want to mentor production schedulers and analysts so they can learn from my experience and I can continue to learn from theirs. At some point in my career, I want to hold a supply chain design position. I want to be at the table while business strategy is being determined. My favorite part of this field is the constant opportunities with which I will be provided. I hope to hold many positions throughout my career. I find many supply chain problems to be like puzzles. I am very interested in reverse logistics as it is often the missing puzzle piece in a supply chain network. I am currently exploring opportunities for reverse flow of wooden pallets and metal tote supports with which Monument Chemical ships packaged goods. Reusing these items can provide cost savings, which we can then pass on to our customers as an incentive for them to participate in the reverse flow of these items. There are many opportunities like this throughout many industries, which can be solved with creativity and critical thinking. Thank you for considering my application. I look forward to returning home to MIT in the near future to continue my love of learning and my newfound passion for supply chain.